Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas! Oh, but anyways, so of course today, the 8th day of no campaign of the 21 days of no campaign. As far as today, we have the beginning of the week, so a lot of things to go and mess around with. Of course, we didn't cover a video yet today. However, we shall soon TM. At some point, I just didn't have time today. Been busy most of the day. Had a pretty good holiday. Had a really seafood heavy based Christmas dinner as well. Really good. Lobster bisque, seafood like shrimp kind of what are those? Stuffed mushrooms. What was the other thing? Crab cakes, eggs benedicts, basically. Yeah, it was pretty good. And a few other just like knick-knack just sides like potato salad and everything. Or not potato salad, I mean though I have had potato salad on my mind lately. I mean mashed potatoes. But, what's the other thing, too? Oh, yeah. We had some leftover bread from the other day. And, because remember when I mentioned the Domino's things? They actually fixed their coupon thingy. So I actually had, like, a couple, like, free, garlic bites that, none of us ate yesterday. So we ended up just dipping it into the soup. Like, we had proper crackers for it, too. But, like, little oyster crackers or whatever they're called. Those, like, little circle ones. You know, they just taste like normal crackers, but we ended up just mostly just doing the bread from yesterday into it. It's pretty good. But anyways, and a ton of desserts, and I am so stuffed right now. I can, like, not even move from this chair, probably. I'll end this stream and be stuck in this chair for, like, half an hour. I cannot physically move from that much food. I am so stuffed. But anyways, we're going to be continuing the, event for the Spirit of Giving. This is pretty much the main thing happening this week. If you have not finished any loose ends on this, you ideally want to go and do so, as that's pretty much the main thing we have going on, as this is a very uneventful week for Gems of War. But we'll be able to go finish out the holiday event, if nothing else. The only thing I need unique-wise, watch I have today, the special pet. However, that's not the special pet I was referring to in the title of this video. The actual special pet is, we have the 2020 Christmas pet to go hand out. I know it's 2023, but we have the one from 3 years ago, the Shelf on an Elf. So we'll be handing that out a little bit later to stream, not at this exact moment in time. We'll probably hand out one normal code first, and then have a, then we'll have the special code, and then we'll have another normal code a little bit after that. That's pretty much the game plan. Aside from that, pretty normal Monday stuff, just kind of going through all the things. Probably a bit of team building, because I don't even have any teams built yet so far for everything this week. I saw the new PvP. Oh yeah, did you guys see too? The PvP, the gold mark under the whatever they're called, the gold mark PvP things are buyable with silver marks, meaning you can just dump all your gold marks onto deed books. Seems to be the case, so that's really good information. I had a feeling it would be like that, though we haven't had in-game confirmation on that until today, so that's pretty cool. Unless they changed it and it was a glitch, but I don't know, because they were in a bit of a weird location this morning when I looked at it. Let's see, is it still in the same? Because let me go look at it right now. If I go to PvP, and I go over to PvP shop, and I go to pets, yeah, it still is. This one was available for gold earlier, and is now available for silver. And of course, it has a dwarf bonus for some reason. I don't understand. It looks like it should be Zolkari or something, or elf. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's dwarf bonus. Image to pet ratio seems to be off here. However, this one was available for gold marks earlier, which means every single one of these pets can be obtained with silver marks, meaning you should never, ever, ever, ever spend gold marks on them. It is a waste of a deed book and a half. You should spend them on one of two things, a deed book or some shiny keys, though ideally a deed book. Though either or is fine, depending on what you feel like you need more, but it's probably deed book, realistically. But yeah, that's cool. So all gold marks just go to deed books then. So they have indeed buffed deed book rates as of the most recent patch, as the only thing that gold marks are currently used for are deed books and literally nothing else, unless you want to also put them into shiny keys. But pretty much just deed books. So that's pretty cool. I think I actually have some competition in my PvP tier earlier. I'm not sure if everyone was just rushing to 6.5k, but I noticed, yeah, we're in like dead last right now. Obviously, I already did a few battles earlier just for the sake of it. However, we are currently in 16th place. We're actually in a bracket where people are doing something, and the high score is 16,000. So it looks like I actually have to do PvP this week. Yay! Let's see. The last 2 weeks, we only ended at like 31 to 33,000. And the guy in first place right now is already at half of that on day 1. So we might not make top 3. We definitely have to make top 7 now. Like, that's not even within question. We 100% have to make top 7 before the end of this week so that we move up to the next bracket, because I want to get all the way to Diamond. I don't care if we keep winning in Diamond, but I want to get all the way to Diamond. And, yeah, it's going to be tight. I'm not sure if we're actually going to try for this, because if they keep this rate up the entire week, I have to do, like, 80,000 by the end of the week. That would be more than I've done total since the patches come out. So we'll see. It is for 60 gold marks, but that's only half a deed book. Well, that is a lot. That's not, like, a lot. Like, that's a lot relative to current state of game, but it's not so much that I'd play 80,000 points of PvP worth for, necessarily. That's higher than first place right now, though obviously it's only the first day. What is the bottom of leaderboard? Let's see. 17,000? Where's my people at? Wow, the first place in my bracket's pretty much almost top 100. Interesting. And they're all low levels, too, I've noticed. That's one weird thing with the new format, is, like, this guy right here, he's done 52 battles. And you compare it to, like, something right over here. Like, 52 compared to 52. Look at his 52 compared to the other guy's 52. This guy is level 1,000 something and done 52 battles, and he's at 5,800. And this same person is almost 2,000 lower with the exact same amount of battles. And it mostly has to do with how the level to VP rate works. It's really clunky right now, which makes me not kind of want to compete for first, because lower level players have huge advantage on trying to get it, because they just naturally get more VP. I was wondering earlier, like, how's everyone gaining like 100 something VP? But I keep forgetting, if you're a low level, you actually gain like 1 billion VP per battle, compared to being a high level, because everyone's a higher level than you that you're fighting. Whereas not as many people are higher level than us as we are fighting. But, I don't know, we'll see. We might still try for top 3 this week. It's just going to be quite a grind if we do go for it. But worst comes to worst, 100% we have to make top 7. That's not even in question. So yeah, we got a lot of PvP to do this week, including Snipe. But anyways, let's go do non-PvP things first. And go over to, did I finish out the event? I, like, started it and then started getting distracted. Let me go finish this so we can go get the gold pet. One more fight, I can already afford it. Also, hello everyone, by the way. Merry Christmas. Hello, let me go all the way up. Hello, Jason. Hello, Bill. Warhammer. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Alex. Hello, Jason. Hello, Florian. Hello, yeah. Oh, gosh. I can still taste the lobster biscuit in my mouth. It's so good. I haven't had lobster biscuit in a while. It came out actually pretty decent. It was a little bit more watery than a lobster biscuit normally is, but the flavor was there, so it was nice. Let's see. Luckily, we had a bunch of stuff to dip into it, so kind of worked out. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, yeah. Hello, Sani. Hello, Lone Wolf. Hello, Michael. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Mr. Z. Hello, Tyrion. Let's see. No, it's actually potato salad that's been on my mind. I keep accidentally saying egg salad. It's actually potato salad that's been on my mind. But I've missaid it as egg salad like 3 times now. Though egg salad's not bad. I definitely prefer potato salad though. Hello, Easy Breezy. Hello, Alex. Let's see. Oh, Alex, what was your question? I saw the second part of your comment, but I'm not sure where the first part is. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Miss Insane. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot harder of a week to end up making a leaderboard. I'm really curious to see how hard Diamond rank is going to be. Check global rankings? What about global rankings? We just did earlier. Unless there's something else we should be checking on it. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, hope nice hello too. Also, thank you, Nightmare, for the continued support. Greatly appreciated. And hello, everyone else. Welcome. Okay, so, yeah, let's go take that over. And Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Mine went over pretty well. Though I am pretty much crippled by food at this point. Like, I'm gonna, like, super crash probably after the stream. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna eat for, like, an hour and then super crash. Because we have so many leftovers, as well as a lot of desserts. Like, we have enough desserts alone to last another week. Minus all the other food. Just desserts alone, we have a whole week's worth of desserts. And one of the things that my mom was supposed to bring to one of the events that she was going to earlier today, she forgot to bring, so now we have, like, a ton of leftovers of that as well. I believe it was the, oh, what are they? The stuffed mushroom things. So you're supposed to bring them. and now we have like over 100 of them. Like more than either of us are ever going to like finish off. So I'm not sure what we're doing with them. I guess maybe eating them? Because otherwise we'll have stuffed mushrooms as like half the food we eat for the next week. Because they're pretty big stuffed mushrooms. Like it's about 100, but like you'll barely be able to eat like not even a dozen in the sitting. Let's see. Get our double grain there. Get our other truffle. Do we just wait a day or two before doing the world event? Wait, do we still not have the scoring? Wait. Have they still not posted the scoring? I assume they would have by now. It's been like an entire day. It's legitimately been over 24 hours. Do they still not have the scoring up? I know when we went over it last night, they didn't. Like this time last night. I guess we could just guess that the lowest rarity one is just don't take that one. Or are they all like legend or something? People figure it out. Read above. Oh, we're lore event scoring. Which one's the lowest? So Ragnagord's the worst? Okay. Wait, is it in order chronologically? No. Alright, so just don't take Ragnagord is what you're saying. I thought they would have made them point-wise chronologically, but that's not what they did. I'm not sure what order they went with. But yeah, all you need to know is probably that Ragnagord's the worst. Shouldn't need more info than that, unless it has like a weird format of how it dishes out battles. Let's see. Tastic God is just desserts. Let's see. Oh, so hello, Alex. You're spending the gold from PvP to buy Dragonite because you don't have Diamantina. Is that worth it? I guess it's not the worst thing to spend it on. I still feel like it should be deed books or shiny keys though. Because even though if you might still need Dragonite, the problem with doing it for Dragonite is there's already so many other ways to farm Dragonite more. But I guess it's a non-gem way of getting more Dragonite, so I guess it could work. But so are Vault Event weekends. It's just that there's not as good of a direct way to farm like deed books or shiny keys currently. So they're a little bit better value, but I guess you can still go down the Dragonite route. But there we go, we got the special pet, and we'll be handing out our own special pet, not that one. A little bit later this stream. But there we go, what a coincidental day to finally get that thing on. As we'll have the 2020 pet to hand out soonish. Let's see, did you claim your free calendar gems? Oh yeah, I haven't, no. Where do you even do that these days? Wait, where even are the free calendar gems? Hold up. Help. Help. Where? Holiday. Found it. Yeah, don't forget to claim your free 50 gems. It's buried in a different billion menus, but it's under this little holiday one. Which is not a billion menus. It's just in a weird location compared to where it used to be. Yeah, right over here. 50 free gems and a few other knick-knack stuff. Thanks for reminding me, because I honestly completely forgot. There we go. Do we have any special event thingy today on Adventure Board? No, we didn't get anything. Well, we do have 25 gems, I guess. That's almost as much as we got for the holiday, I guess. Oh, yeah, I need to go do 2 explore thingies. Anyways, let's start doing some of our dailies. I will eventually click the right location. Let's see. Oh, good, I'm already on a Phoenicia build. Perfect. So, hello, Alexi. Hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Did you notice that Terran says that our 2 Vault events in January? That sounds about right. Because the next one would have fallen in a way where it kind of would have been 2. That's going to be nice then. It's been a while since we've had 2 in a month. But it does eventually happen with how they're divided up. Because they're about once every 4 weeks. And of course, with how many days there are in a month, that eventually means there will be 2 in a month. Only happens like once or twice a year in the new layout. But there should be about 2 months a year where we get, or 1.5. Actually, how many would that come out to be? But is that going to be at least 1 month, if not 2 months a year, where we have 2 Vault events in a month? with how the new system works. And apparently, might get 2 next year if January is already the first instance of it. But yeah, a lot of things are probably still going to get shifted around in January. Because you have to keep in mind, the kingdom that was supposed to come out this month was delayed until January. So that might overtake some of the events, because we're going to get like a Kingdom Weekend event. We're going to get a Class Weekend event, you know, a bunch of stuff like that. So it could potentially get replaced. One of those 2 vaults might end up getting replaced with the new Kingdom. When are the 2 days? Supposedly sometimes next month, but I'm pretty sure it's still subject to change. Because Windows 2 is very likely to get replaced by something related to the new kingdom. Because it's going to consume at least 2 of the 3, like 2 of the 3 weekends during that month. With new stuff, either a new hero class or a new faction or something else. Yeah, we did that, let's go to dungeon. Top 3? Top 3? Aww. Whatever happened to that one Christmas where we did like 4 in a row? Actually, it wasn't of those. There was one Christmas where our adventure board gave us 100 gems on top row 4 days in a row. I can't remember what year it was. I want to say 2019. I think it was like right before pandemic. Alright, what are we doing? I need a better build. So we'll go with that. Hopefully we don't die to death mark. Because you know it's going to happen. Also, once we clear out this daily, we'll go hand out the first set of codes. Or I should say the first code. And that means the next one that we hand out shall be the pet after that. Alright, don't die yet. We need you. Oh yeah, we used up all of our luck for the rest of this year with that 20, this year for the Celestial Dragon pull. Though we were mostly just stacking up bad luck so that we could utilize the good luck later. Because we went so over drop rate the first time around, and then somehow pulled off a flawless. One more of these, we'll go hand out a code and go from there. I guess we'll go do World Event next. I guess the only thing we really need to know is that Ragnargord's the worst. And hopefully that should be good enough. Oh, I should have killed Christinex in case it actually got a trigger off. Because that thing will keep reviving, which is annoying. You just follow the silver marks. Honestly, that's the way to do PvP right now. Just follow the silver marks until you have like all the pets for the week. And if you still feel like doing more, then do more. But it's gonna be our plan all week. Just keep following the silver marks. It's been our entire plan for PvP so far until we have all the pets. And then maybe we'll reconsider for VP farming a little bit more. But at least initially, while you still need the currency, I'm pretty much just follow the marks and nothing else. Alright, let's go ahead and code. Keep in mind, this code is not the special pet code, though the code that we hand out after this code will be. I just need to go dig it up. It should be somewhere here. Let me just make sure I have it. Yes, I do indeed have the holiday code on hand. This one is not it, but the one after this one will be. But here guys go. There's the first redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And the next one will have the 2020 Christmas pet. Which is either another one to put towards maxing it, or your first copy if you don't have any. And they're kind of annoying to get after the fact. Like, sometimes your only way to get it is, like, off the paid calendar or something else. They very rarely come back around. We'll have that in a little bit. Alright, so, next. What are the things we still need to clear out? I guess we'll go do the weird world event. It's not really that weird. Oh yeah, I didn't set up any teams yet for anything, so... And people were mentioning earlier that the worst one to do was Ragnagord. So let's just avoid Ragnagord. It's red-green restriction. What is this? A faction? Let's see. Red-green, red-green, red-green. We're still at the point where we can AoE. So red-green almost makes me consider Secra team. We have Secra. We have Rowain Quick Kill. Am I just going to run Rowain Quick Kill for the lower range? I guess so. Because we actually have access to everything. We have Mirage Queen. We have Leprechaun. We have Rowain. And we have Hero existing. Oh, I forgot you can't run Black Magical, can you? You normally can in Underworld, but this mode actually does check for color. Well, give me a red weapon that hits all enemies then, I guess. Just like Summer's thing or whatever it's called. Summer's Fury. Which is rather ironic using it during winter. But there we go. It's probably a slightly better weapon we run there, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. It doesn't block Rowain. Because it needs to be a red weapon that doesn't use blue or green. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for pretty much the same normal banner, I guess. That one right there. And change our class to... What about Archer? Get that Green Storm in there. Does free skull kills. Oh, yeah, I think that's all we need. Summer's Fury, Rowain, Mirage Queen, and Leprechaun. Should be good to go. Oh, yeah, we can still run the dragons. For the earlier fights, I definitely want to run Rowain, though. Because it gets mana way quicker. Like, way quicker. Like, way quicker. But at the later fights, we will probably switch to something else. It's mostly the lower rarity team as well as the lower range team as well. Do I even need to buy a tier 3? I probably should just to help out the guild. Yeah, but we're not going to do the battles at the end anyway, so... I don't know. How far are we on rewards right now? We'll be fine. Oh no, let's see. We'll get this for now and see where our points are. Seems like we're too far behind a bunch of people. Maybe we'll go upgrade further. But for now, let me go change to that, change to that. I will eventually click on the right thing. Change to that, change to that, change to that. There we go. Alright, that should be fine. Go back to guild, go to sleigh bells, go to fight. Shouldn't need to change anything else here. Oh, so you guys said Nutcracker was the second worst, right? So we'll try avoiding that one as well initially. Minimum tier 3. Okay, we'll go do tier 3. Throw it on Leprechaun. Road Event's one of those few that the scoring for it can be different from week to week. Yeah, we'll do a tier 3 on it. Might as well. It's actually some pretty good cheap tokens as well. First 3 tiers, you can actually get them pretty cheap. Particularly the first 2. But you're basically getting epic tokens for 50 gems each off the 3rd tier there. And slightly cheaper on the other 2. Yeah, might as well. Oh, did I just get another thing? Let me go use it if I did. Let's see. Yeah, we did. It's gonna be more damage than the armor is. There we go. Alright. Oh, we have some more damage now. Though not like we're in a range where we're even gonna not one-shot anyways. So we'll keep using Rowain until she stops one-shotting. And then we switch to a real team. Tannabomb is the second worst? Okay. So the Entangled Tree is second worst, and the first Christmas one we ever got is the worst. As far as points. Ragnagord even shows up as a lower rarity, so that one's really obviously worse. Oh, it's actually posted in-game to one of the global chats. That's pretty convenient. Though the battles never change, right? Because if that's the case, the only thing we need to know is Ragnagord is the worst. Like, does it ever change format? Like, after 15 or 30 battles or something? Because if it doesn't, we're eventually just gonna be stuck with all Ragnagords. Speaking of which. Did you get the 1K VP when you claimed the 19th prize in PvP? No, I didn't. I have never gotten a extra 1K VP from it. But yeah, I've never seen that happen yet. I don't think it happened the first time. And I know for sure it didn't happen the second time because I was paying attention to it. And saw it only moved by 1,000. Once this team stops working, we will probably switch into like a Diamantina and or Stellarix team. For the video, we'll probably show it as a Diamantina team. But this will be the low rarity team when we show it for the video. The weapon you get just from leveling up your hero. Everything else is very low rarity. Oh, also, Leprechaun is in the event key drop table this week. If you're a newer player, highly, highly, highly advise getting that thing. It is super high priority. He's normally really annoying to get, but if you throw even like just a few dozen event keys this week, you'll get a copy of him. If you don't already. It's the easiest time to ever get a Leprechaun. I know, he lived. That's unfortunate. We're already at the point where Rowan stops one-shotting. But it's so quick, it's probably still fine. This is what the Summer's Fury is for. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna be stuck with one spot the whole time. Perfect. So yeah, just don't take Ragnagord and you're fine. It's one of those straightforward weeks. Just don't take the lowest rarity room. I feel like we're getting a lot of Vow Ravens. The more the merrier. Of course, everything dies except the thing I actually need to be dead. Has this been the first time they did a repeat Glory Troop? Wait, is the Glory Troop this week a repeat? Wait. Is it really? Because I don't think that's ever happened, actually. Wait, is this already existing? Oh! Oh! I didn't even realize this was a repeat. Give a bunch of magic to an ally and mana equal to half their, thing. If they are Fey, bless and enchant them. Wait, this thing already existed? This thing is so useless, I forgot it even existed. But, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think this might be the first time ever they've done a repeat one. Actually, that's not true. The first few weeks of the game, they did a couple events for troops that already existed. And then Savasi was the first new one they ever added. Then Ragnagord was the second new one. And then they started adding a new one every 2 weeks, because that's how the event system worked then. And then eventually it was every single week. But, yeah, this would be the first time they've ever had a repeat troop there since, like, the first week or two that the game launched. Because I can't think of any other time that has happened. But those technically weren't glory troops in the past. They were glory troops, but the troops that they were offering were just, like, random troops. It'd be like if Leprechaun was there. Or then again, that would have been an old glory troop. But it'd be like if, I don't know, like Valkyrie was there. I don't think... Actually, that was also a glory troop at one point, I think. I need a better example. It'd be like if Rowan was there. Like, Rowan has always been in the game. And has never been available for glory. However, that one was already available for glory. But the ones that they had, like, all the way at the beginning of the game... Like, one of them was, like, Spider Queen, for example. It was available for glory, but also was never technically a glory troop prior to that. But anyways... It was always just like a standard drop table troop. What are we doing right now? I was just doing something and I already forgot where we were doing it. Oh yeah, World Event. I'm gonna finish out World Event. Looks like we have like 15-ish fights. Let's see. They didn't do anything new to prevent what happened last year. That's true. They got a strategy this year. They can't break the entire game if they don't release anything new. What happened last year? Ban miss. We were actually banned on Christmas night stream. Like, this time last year, we were literally banned. Like, the stream was just going over the weekly spoilers and everything else. Because I couldn't even log into my account until, like, 3 hours after the stream. So I didn't actually miss any of the dailies or anything, but, yeah, we were banned last, Christmas. Because of the, glitch with, Chris Crinkle. Like, a lot of people got false banned. Likely we got unbanned within about 24 hours or so. But yeah, that was a whole ordeal last year. Luckily, it barely affected us, though. Because the time frame at which it banned us didn't make it so I missed any days, technically. So it actually worked out pretty well. The only thing it got in the way of is we technically didn't really do much for Christmas last year. Because we were banned in game. There wasn't much we could do Gems of War-wise. Oh no, all Ragnagords. But yeah, it looks like just don't take Ragnagords to strategy here. Pretty straightforward. Hey, before I forget, I should go grab this Rowan build. I'm not sure if you can access this menu after. This will be the low rarity team we show for the video. Obviously the high rarity team will probably be like Diamantine or something. Like Wand, Diamantine, or Leprechaun, something else. Something along those lines. But the low rarity team will be just for Wayne quick kill. Also, despite being low rarity, is also the most efficient low area one. This team will fall off a little bit more as you go deeper. But as long as you can still get off like double Ruin, you're fine. Biggest concern later on with this team, if you're running it like the whole time, is you gotta be careful Ruin doesn't just take like random damage. Because any damage she takes substantially lowers her damage output. Assuming it's taken to her armor. But yeah, that means we got, like, nothing new this week. This might be the first event week ever where not a single new thing happens. Because if we got a repeat Glory Troop, we have a repeat faction as we do every Tuesday. That's always the case. We have a repeat pet on Wednesday. Obviously, no new class on Thursday. If it is, it would always be on Fridays. This Friday, we have an arena event. So this might be the first event week almost ever in Gems of War. Not ever, but since, like, 2014. This would be the first event week where we get literally nothing new. I know, the dev's on vacation. But yeah, this is literally the first event week ever since 2014 that we got nothing in an event week. Yep, final fight. Assuming we don't get Vow Raven here. Hey, we did get a Vow Raven. Final 3 fights. Well, that's not technically completely true, though. We technically got 2 new pets. There's 2 that you can get with silver marks. So we did technically get something this week. But just those little small booster pets for PvP. Yeah, no problem for the code. We'll have another one in a little bit. And that one will have the special pet in it. The super special pets. We'll hand it out soon. Not quite yet, though. Alright, mode is done. I can still grab the team if I want to. Nice, okay. Alright, next. Let's go and... what should we go to next? What do we even still have other than, like, 1.5 billion PvP? I gotta go through Explore twice just to get my XP booster. I have to use one of my E thingies, too. I guess we could do 15 minutes of XP boosting. I need to go do some of it anyways. That or combine it into PvP. But the problem is I don't have a lot of teams set up for most of them. I also kind of don't want to go grind that for 15 minutes straight right now. Let's see. We did that. We did that. Is all the events? I guess so. Oh, yeah. We didn't do Underspire yet. But honestly, I feel like skipping Underspire and focusing more on PvP today. I was going to kind of do it how we did last week. Stall like all Underspire until Wednesday and then just throw down like a billion battles on Wednesday. Only thing I need to make sure I do is like build up the team. It's just Bright Forest. What do we even run for Bright Forest? Queen of Tanya spam's definitely looking tempting. Like double Queen of Tanya. What else do we have access to? We have Green Dragon. What else? Is that it? We have Child of Summer into Queen of Tanya double. I kind of just want to go double Queen of Tanya, to be honest. Double Fairy Fire, double Pokes. And just run it Child of Summer, Queen of Tanya, Leprechaun in that order. And change banner to a red, purple. +2 red, +1 purple, minus something we don't use. Brown we don't use. Don't even need a class on this team, but here, have an archer, I guess. And, yeah, that's the build. Child of Summer, Queen of Tanya, Leprechaun. These for the earlier fights anyways. Not sure if we'll readjust for later, but... this would also be the low rarity team. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Queen of Tanya is easier to get this week. I wouldn't call her a low rarity troop. A similar Leprechaun is substantially easier to get her this week than any other week due to the event queue drop table. So even though it's not necessarily low rarity, it is substantially easier to get this week than a normal week. Oh, so hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that reminds me, off stream, I need to go buy more lanterns later. I only have one right now. At least 2, if not 3. Alright, anyways, next order of business. We'll stall the faction event for now. So I guess the only thing left then is what, PvP? I guess so. Oh yeah, my guild's been doing a ton of legendary tasks today. I kind of wanted to go gift all of them a little gift as well. Send everyone in my entire... Whoa! What? I've already claimed hundreds of these today. Gosh, I should have just let all of them stack here. What on earth? Did you see those key numbers? Do we get any cool mythics? Come on, at least one mythic has to be here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did we really get scammed that hard? Legend, 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 legend. What on earth? We got ultra scammed. Where are all the mythics at? We even doubled that one legend. How on earth did we get that scammed? Look at those key numbers though. Wait, let me go back. 2,000 something glory, 1,000. That's like a next month's mythic right there, just in that. That's not even the total we've gotten today, by the way. This is just since I last claimed it earlier today. This is even the total that we've gotten. And a bunch of event keys. Wow. That's a lot of things. Honestly, I should go contribute a bunch more. I do have I am sitting on a ton. Let me see. How's our guild contributions going right now? Let's see. I'm tempted to just give everyone in the guild some gems. Let me claim my seals. The only problem with that is I gotta make sure I don't kick them as I'm doing it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, trophy number, gold contribution. I want to do it based on weekly. Oh, is it based on weekly? 152 million, 100 million, 100 million. Oh, gosh, those numbers are big. That's a lot. How many gifts do I have? Oh, I don't have enough to do it to everyone. You know what? I'll do it to the top 10 contributors. How about that? Because I don't have enough to give a gift to everyone. Well, I'll give a gift to the top 10 contributors into our guild right now. So we'll give you one to you. Thank you. We'll give one to you. Thank you. Don't accidentally click kick button. Don't click kick. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why they're right next to each other, I do not know. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I don't accidentally give the same person the gift. 4. 5. 6. That's everyone who's contributed more than us at this point. 7. Oh, Tyrion's actually gonna make that list. Hey, Tyrion's not slacking for once. No, just kidding. 8. 9. Here you go, Tyrion. And Jeff gets the last one. There we go. And where'd he go? And Jeff. There we go. Gave it to our top 10 contributors for all those. There we go. Anyways, I wish I could give it to everyone, but I don't have enough gifts. I would need 30 of them, and I only have 19. Maybe we'll hand out a few more later. Anyways, there we go. We'll gift for a bunch of people. So, next order of business. So I'm gonna skip Underspire for today, I think. So I guess we start the PvP grind. But before we do, since we're giving out so many gifts, I think it's time that we also go unwrap the special code. Dun 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 dun. But here you guys go. There is what should be a pet. There you guys go. Enjoy. There you guys go. There's your name code. Use it on gemsaward.com for the game code section. That one should include the 2020 Christmas pet, which is this one right here. The Shelf on an Elf is, I believe, the one that's in there. We'll find out in a second. But it should be this pet right here. Shelf on an Elf. A 2020 holiday pet. Let's see. Did we get it yet? I believe we have. Well, nope, we haven't. There's someone else doing legendary tasks. Thank you, whoever that was, though. Let's see. Have we gotten it yet? Let's see. Not seeing it pop up. Let's see. Maybe if we gift Isabel some gems, we'll get it magically in there. She's normally the one who claims it for us. Let's see. Where does Isabel go? Where is she in this? There we go. Look, the mail came immediately. Alright, do we have it now? There it is. But yeah, that code has the following loot. A shelf on an elf and 5 green pet food. One is way better than the other. There we go. Yeah, it's a little special holiday pet. Make sure to claim it pretty quick. I believe these have less claims in them. So they can go pretty quick. So make sure to go get them in as soon as you can. As they might be gone within like 5 minutes. So we will have one more normal code to hand out a little bit later to stream. Anyways, are we just on PvP now? I think we're just on PvP now. Let's go do a ton of PvP. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole 6.5k tonight, but let's just start PvP grinding. I want to do enough so we can build a team up for every single thing. So hopefully later tomorrow I can cover the teams video separately. Because it'll probably be separate from the actual weekly video, I'm pretty sure. As far as like the teams being shown. Kind of like how we did that one video where we showed like 20 at once. This one's also going to have like a separate video for it. But anyways, yeah, let's go do some PvP. There's a lot of battles that we're going to need a brand new team for. And yeah, let's start building some teams. And of course, unfortunately, one of the categories we still have is Giants. Though we will be using the Onyx Giant Baldur team. Because I'm getting tired of using the other one. So yeah, we will be doing that. So some new ones that we have here. Fay. This has never happened yet. We have a Fay restriction. We have a Sword's Edge restriction. We have a Monster restriction. A Mystic restriction. A Blighted Lands restriction. And the same Giant restriction we already had. We'll be showing a different team for it, just to switch it up compared to what we did last time. Yeah, it was only pet and pet food. It didn't have any other loot in it. I unfortunately cannot control what's in them. But that is what was in there. I needed that. Let's see. Stop scolding us. I need the skulls. I need that to function. Alright, we'll throw that down. Get like a convert on purple there. Get a convert on wand. There we go. Get those balders down. Build the Fey team. I will be soonish. I'm doing it based on where the battles go. So wherever our silver mark goes is where we're going to go build a team for. And we're going to stream until we have at least a team for everything. So it'll be pretty easy when we go show the video then. Video is probably still not coming out until like later tomorrow because I still need to cover the other weekly video first. But we will have a copy paste for every single team in a video posted later tomorrow. I hope to have it up by 4, though ideally way earlier than that. But I don't know, we'll see. But at some point tomorrow, we should have the full video up and everything with all the copy pastes. So during this stream, we'll also be building pretty much every team. Let's say just one of them for the video or something. Oh, I will need the low rarity version of both, though, if I end up doing it that way. Actually, we'll need to build a bit more teams off stream then. Because the ones I will be using are obviously the high rarity ones. And we'll need a low rarity version of each one. But some of them do overlap. Like, the low version of this is basically triple Balder with a weapon. Ideally wand. I would even just initially show it with wand. And just be like, downgrade it if you don't have it. But hopefully you have it. Because there's not much of a downgrade. I guess you would go like an explodey weapon from anywheres. Like a blue explodey weapon. I guess it would be Jar of Eyes, but Jar of Eyes is kind of not a low rarity. Because you can only get it during sometimes the year. It's only like 2 days out of the year you can actually even get a Jar of Eye. Which actually makes it more inconvenient to get than the wand, oddly enough. You know, we'll do it on green because we get the extra turn there. Not like it matters, we already killed it. Knight is the worst one. We don't have a Knight restriction though. Do you mean Sword's Edge? Doesn't Sword's Edge have one of the dragons? It can't be too bad if it has a dragon. Was one of them actually Knight restriction? I'm pretty sure it was a Sword's Edge. Sword's Edge has a few combos that aren't too bad. I guess they're towards the lower slide though. Like, it probably has a lot of the same issues that Giant restriction has, for the most part. Probably even more so because they don't have 50% mana start. Or what they do, but they don't if it's Sword's Edge. If you have Giants, I mean, if you have access to... Oh, wait, never mind. Wait, is the 50% Knight starter in the Sword's Edge? Never mind, he is. Sir and Hadley. He's from Sword's Edge, isn't he? Not Whitehelm. So honestly, it shouldn't be that bad. Because wait, that means you can run Guard's... Oh, no. If it's a Knight restriction, you can run Sword's Avatar, or you can run Guard's Avatar into Sir and Hadley. If it's a Sword's Edge restriction, I think you have access to one of the dragons? And if not that, Queen Jezebel has some potential. I don't know, see what we build when we get there. We're gonna take it one at a time. And the next one I think we have was Fay or Mystic, whatever it was. But slowly by the end of the stream we'll have one built for everything. I just need to get a cheaper one built before we do the video tomorrow. Because obviously most of what we're using will be high rarity things. We will have the low versions for the tomorrow video as well. But I will be posting it separately from the mains team video thing. We got our silver marks. On to next one. Alright. Giant teams. Done. Check. Next. We got middle. Not ideal. I'm trying to get the outer rings. Alright, let's go do Sword's Edge. So, Sword's Edge troops. What do we have? We've converted to purple. We do have Surquet and Hadley, which is interesting. We have Queen Isabel. Sir Gawain for backup summon. What do we have in the super high rarity range? We don't have enchant. Otherwise, I would kind of go like triple Champion of Anu. Well, we don't have the enchant to work with it. So we actually have to mana accumulate. Oh, we have budget, life, and death as well. We also have Exploding Knight and the other knight. So I think we'll go the offensive knight weapon. What do you crate color-wise? Blue and red. Blue and red. Are we just building a... I think we are. I want her to feed into herself, but the other thing does have 60% reduction. Kind of want to build it like that. My only concern is hero could die kind of easily. Otherwise, we should be fine. And go like a brown-blue. What color are we not using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, we are using every color, so we'll minus yellow, I guess. Oh, don't you crate yellow, though? Yeah, purple to yellow. It's not an ideal one to minus then. Blue and red is what you create. What if we went a +1 purple instead? What is, brown, purple, -2? Actually, not even brown, purple. Purple, blue. +2 blue, +1 purple, -1 other color. Red? It's one of the colors we're feeding it, but it's fine. I can also minus yellow, but that's the same issue we had earlier. Yeah, let's minus red, I guess. So it's Cane Sword, Queen Jezebel, Sorquai and Hadley. And then that. Oh no, does that work out? We could try it, see what happens. The other alternative is, yeah, spam Anu. I'm just not sure how we get his mana, though. Is this gonna be a bit of a mana issue to get him up? But yeah, this is definitely gonna be, I think, the new slow category for this week. Is, Sword's Edge. Does seem like it'll be on the slower side. As we normally want to do that on first slot, it didn't really matter we were targeted there, though. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a little on the slow side. I almost kind of just want to use, I might just drop Queen Jezebel and double on the other guy. I'm very tempted to. The only problem with that is a lot of people might not have double Champion of Anu. But yeah, it might just be double Champion of Anu, just keep the Sorquai and Hadley for the 50% start. They just try to damage pressure off of that. Yeah, that's gonna be the game plan. We're not getting enough skulls to justify using her. Also means we need to adjust our banner, not be so minus red. You'd probably want a minus green or something. So we'd want to go second Champion of Anu, replace out her, minus green. Also doing blue +2 or something. Yeah, something like that. Wait, what's the other color you create? Blue and red. Is there a minus green? Yep, that. There we go. Oh, I still want +1 purple if we can, but there's no way to put it. That's fine though, I guess. +2 blue, +1 red. Looks good to me. Oh wait, I don't need to use Night Class anymore if I do it this way. Hold up. I can use a 50% mana. Oh no, I still do need it because I need Keen Sword to get boost ratioed from Night. Yeah, I still have to run Night, unfortunately. Night Class is one of the worst classes in the game. The only thing good it has going for it, it's the only class that counts as Night. But beyond that, that is its entire list of good attributes. Is that it counts as the only Night hero class. That is the entire list of useful things it does. You're already competing against players in the leaderboard on PvP? Yeah, some of my people in my bracket were earlier. None of them are right now, but some of them are getting kind of close. Like, one of them's almost in top 100. A little below the leaderboard, but pretty much there. But yeah, the brackets are going to get pretty competitive. Especially if you want to make top 3. But you only need to make like top 7 to 6 to 5 or so to keep moving up. It keeps changing by week, so far it's been like top 7 each time though. You do eventually want to get all the way to diamond rank for the extra silver marks. Though I'm not sure what silver marks will be used for beyond that. There might be a strategy to tanking your rating actually even. Oh no, we'll have to see. I will be rushing diamond rank initially, at least. But it really comes down to which one is more valuable in the super long term. And realistically, it's going to be gold marks, not silvers. Because in the current state of how it's set up, you actually get more gold marks if you tank your rating every few weeks. So that you're not in diamond rank. Ideally, like 2 ranks below diamond rank once everyone's in diamond rank. Because you would get more gold marks staying 2 ranks below diamond rank than you would in diamond rank. In like a couple months from now. So you might want to spend like 2 or 3 weeks tanking your rating at a certain point. And then farm like the area below it. For easier points. So you actually have a chance of getting the gold marks. Because the only thing having higher rank really does for you is higher silver marks. But silver marks will be kind of pointless in the current state of game in a couple months. Obviously, they probably will have more uses in the future. But based on their current uses, silver marks are a dead currency in about 2 to 3 months from now. Maybe even less, depending on how much you farm PvP between now and then. Because we now know as of today that you'll be able to get every single one of the new PvP pets via silver marks. You never need to spend gold marks on them ever. Have we done 5 fights yet? I feel like we have. Oh yeah, we have. Alright, next one. We have Fay. Hey, someone wanted to see Fay earlier. I think it was Defiant, right? Hopefully he's still here. Because we got the Fay next. And I have no clue what I'm going to build. But let's see. First thing that comes to mind is Queen Titania with Leprechaun. What other Fay do we have? Fairy Godmother. Oh, we have Mistralis. Kind of interesting. Skady, Uller, Yasmin. Yeah, honestly, I think that's the plan. We're just gonna do Queen Titania quick kill. I run it with like leprechauns. Oh, we have access to Rowan quick kill. Oh, that's funny. We don't have access to Mirage Queen though. We do have access to Leprechaun and all this mess somewhere. There we go. And then I guess we just run Hero. I could run the Hero Fey weapon. We have a Fey weapon, right? We should have a Fey mana accumulation weapon. Yeah, the Book of Brambles if you have it. It creates a bunch of green and purple based on Fey. What's the 2 colors you create? Green and purple. Oh, wait. Green's not good, though. We don't actually need green. We need purple and whatever. We need either purple or red, which it covers. But I need the other color to be a Mistralis color. Green actually doesn't really do anything for us. Other than, like, recast Leprechaun. So it's actually not as good. I don't know. Maybe we don't run Book. What else do we have, though? What if we run a Bright Forest weapon? The problem is only 3 of these are Bright Forest. But let me double check. What's the Bright Forest weapon, if we even have one? Green and red. Again, it's green, though. Why is it always green? Mistralis is not green. That's not going to work, then. I think we just drop Book. Honestly, I kind of just want to double Leprechaun. I think we just drop Hero and go double Leprechaun. Because the alternative is what? What's the biggest mass mana accumulator we have here? Hey, we could try using Siren for it. We could try Fairy Godmother. Oh, gosh. That sounds like a really bad idea that I'm tempted to do. I don't want this guy mana draining our own team. We don't need Blue Storm. I'm tempted just to double Queen Titania, to be honest. Offset it with a Mistralis. We could try putting a Child of Summer in there, but we really don't need it. I'd rather have double Queen Titania than put a Child of Summer in there. Yeah, I think that's the build. And we go, like, double red, purple. Or actually, double purple, red. +2 purple, +1 red, minus something we're not using, like brown. Oh, never mind. Like, green. Ooh, okay, yeah, we'll do that one, I guess. I'd rather minus green, because Leprechaun doesn't really need green. And doesn't matter what we're using here. Have Archmagus. Alright, there we go. Queen Titania, Mistralis, Queen Titania, Leprechaun, I think, is the good way. If you don't have Mistralis, just run like 3 Queen Titanias or something. Or offset it with a Hero for mana accumulation. But otherwise, we're going all in Queen Titania pretty much. Queen Titania, Mistralis for the clean. Rinse, repeat. Basically cast each one once. And you should win most fights. Unless they have like something with like really high spell reduction or something. But it should kill most battles. Especially if we keep taking the weaker one. I was trying to get mana out of that. Speaking of spell reduction. Alright, we need 3 more. King of Baron. Oh, what does he do again? Let me double check. I need you gaining full mana. The other one will do it the following turn. There's nothing left to survive. Gain a bunch of life and magic to all allies, then create a firestorm and enchant all Fey allies. Well, you already have enchant off of Mistralis. I guess you could do that as a cheaper version of it, if that's what you're referring to. But Mistralis does it way better. But it is basically the cheap alternative to Mistralis. But at that point, I am pretty sure you could go a different mana accumulation route rather than enchant. Because the only reason we're using enchant as one of our main mana accumulators here is because Mistralis is so free and covers like 3 colors for us. Whereas otherwise, you would just double up on Leprechaun probably. Or use the hero Fey weapon or something, if you have it. Or the Bright Forest one, since a lot of Feys reside there. Plus, a lot of them have bonus this week. Because this is currently a event week for Bright Forest. So a lot of things there have 20 or 10% bonus. Because I believe we have 10% Bright Forest and 10% Fey. Which means a good majority of the kingdom. Actually, literally, the entirety of the kingdom that you can use here has 20% stats this week. So worth considering using them, particularly this time around. Though even outside this event week, it would still be worthwhile. The things like Queen Titania and stuff like that all have 20%. Even Leprechaun. Of course, he's not really using it for anything. Alright, next. What's our next category? Come on, show me one we haven't done. No! Don't do Giant again. Stop it. No. I need ones we haven't built a team for, of which there are many. You're giving us ones we already have. Show me literally anything we don't have a team for yet. Did you get the Silver Dragon gold marks yet? No. I'm going to be skipping it. Because it should be available for free later. So I'm not going to get it until it's available for silver marks. Because I'm going to spend all gold marks on deed books. It'll take us a little bit longer to get the dragon, but we'll be able to get it basically for free later. And by free, I mean silver marks. Because those pets are pretty expensive otherwise. Every gold mark pet you buy is 1.5 less deed books you have. Making them the most expensive single pets in the entire game. But you can just wait and get them with silver marks, and then they're basically free if you have the time to farm PvP. Oh, wait, does Iberian have 50% mana start? I kind of forgot that even exists on Fay. Wait, what do we replace out, though? I would have to replace out Hero, I think. But then we lose our main mana accumulator. I don't want to replace out Double Queen Titania, I don't think. I'm not sure what we'd replace out. I'm not sure we need to replace anything out. Mistralis might just cover us enough. I guess I could show it on the cheaper team. That's not quite necessarily a cheaper option. This is a legendary. Because Mistralis basically is effectively a 50% mana start in a sense. Just at 2 per turn. It distributes it out throughout the battle instead of all at once. But on mid-range mana cost things, it effectively does more. Because Queen Titania is what, an 18 mana cost? So 50% does 9. So after 5 turns of gaining benefit from Mistralis, you actually gain more mana from Mistralis than you do from 50% start. And most of those battles, not all of them, but most of them are going longer than 5 turns. It has a lot of damage, but not enough damage to win that quick. Oh no, we could try for a lower rarity team. See what we can do. Because we're going to have to replace out Mistralis, obviously, for a low rarity team. Alright, come on, give us a new one. Please stop giving us the ones we already have. Show me something we need to build a team for. No, we got red. Wait, is this new? Red, blue, yellow. Wait, is red different? Wait, am I going crazy? Did the middle ring just reset as well? Wait. We've never had red yet, right? We didn't have red last week. Am I going crazy? Yeah, red's new. That's weird. So the middle ring can reset as well. I thought it was middle, then outer, then out. It keeps alternating. Okay, that's weird. Interesting. Okay, red team. First thing that comes to mind is Infinite Loop Dragon. We could even do it with Stellaryx. In the past, I've done this with Diamantina, but let's actually do a Stellaryx version of this. Also reminds me, I still haven't covered a Stellaryx video. Soon, TM. Let's see. Huntmaster. Should I have 50% mana start this team? I guess we should. Oh, but we can't under red. Do I throw a Rubraf in here? I guess I do. Just for the extra mana. Or magic, I mean. Actually, do I just double Rubraf? I guess I could hero for offset of mana. Do we not have Empower and undo this mess? Like, not even counting Dragon, just literally any Empower that isn't useless. Yellow. They're all kind of useless. None of these colors are colors we need. What's the Empowered Dragon under this category? Because there was one, right? No, it's not under red, though. I was like, I just want a double Rubraf. I do have a second Rubraf, right? Or is that the one I only have one of? Oh, no, I have plenty. Yeah, I'm considering Huntmaster, Stellaryx, Ruby. The safer way would be to put a hero in first slot to tank for the Huntmaster. But then you're blocking him on red. And he's like our entire mana accumulator. And then we're using Stellaryx, obviously, to win. What do I need here? I guess red, green? +2 red, +1 green, minus something, like literally anything. Doesn't really matter what color. How about blue? Ideally one that doesn't go into Rubraf. Alright, there we go. Sounds good to me. And class, I guess, Dragon Guard, in case I feel like putting a hero there later. Yeah, we're just using Huntmaster into Stellarex quick kill. Oh, take that over, take that over. Is Fay the quickest this week? Because I feel like some other categories like Dragon is pretty quick. Dude, that was pretty quick. I don't know, what team are you running for Fay? Because I feel like Dragon or something else, or Red that we're doing right now would be one of the quicker sections. I forget what the other colors were. I should just talk about Outer Ring. Because Middle Ring does tend to get some slightly quicker teams. Fun part about this team, we can run this on pure Dragon as well. This is a 4x Dragon team if we ever get that restriction. We can't run this for Dragon's Claw, but we can run it for 4x Dragon. Now, the only problem is when we don't get any of our mana we need. There's 2 whole colors, and I can't get either of them. Oh, I didn't think about that. You're using the true damage weapon. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's actually resides in Bright Forest, doesn't it? Yeah, that weapon didn't even come to mind. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that would work for the high rarity team. I completely forgot that it has, plus, the hero has 20% bonus this week, too, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, we'll probably run the Ruby thing, then. I completely forgot that even resides in Bright Forest. And has 20% bonus stats because it's both Fey and Bright Forest. At least this week, anyways. That's not going to be the case every other time Fey shows back up. This week it does have 20% bonus. Oh, wait, that was only the first fight? Oh, no. We got re-rolled onto this section. I was going to say, there's no way I only did 1 fight. But no, that was 6 fights. I was going to say, that was the slowest battle ever if that was only 1 fight. But they'd been going so quick, I didn't even realize 6 fights went by. Oh, so this team doesn't require Stellarex, by the way. We have it, so we're using it for it. However, it's very replaceable with like a 3rd Ruberaf or a Diamantina or anything else. We just happen to have Stellarex, so we're running Stellarex. It's not required there. It does make the team loopier. It's definitely not required. You lost the Stella on PvP. Yeah, honestly, Stellarex is pretty good. It can sneak in your entire HP bar out of nowhere. It's kind of like Beatrix in that regard. Like, normally Beatrix is looked at as just like, you know, mostly a cleanser. But sometimes it just wipes your whole team solo out of nowhere. Stellarex is kind of like that. Except everything he does is damage-based, pretty much. But out of nowhere, he could just decide to take out your entire HP on your entire team if you don't have Submerge. Though he is hard countered by Submerge. Alright, we got a new one. We have Blighted Lands. What on earth does Blighted Lands have these days? I want to say the answer is nothing, right? Like, Blighted Lands is not really known for good troops. Well, the mythics are already useless. It does have like a little mini insta-kill guy, but I don't think it's going to be worth using. I'd sooner run like 3 to 4 Nocturnias before we do that. Lammer Stew to purple convert could be really good. Honestly, I'm about to just do that into a bunch of dragons. Like double Nocturnia into like one other thing. Like what else do we have? I'm not gonna run Inferno King. Oddly enough, this is actually the low rarity team as well. And then you just do weapon. And that weapon is likely this Blighted Lands weapon. Create a mix of red and purple. Not sure if I need that. Labram? Which one is Labram? Not sure what trip you're referring to. Let's see. I think we just go triple Nocturnia. There's not many weapons that can really function here for what we need them to do. Wait, we have access to a book? I don't see any book here. Unless you're referring to a different team. The book Explode? This place has a book? Might be very blind right now. I'm not seeing a book. Let's see. I see a distinct lack of book. But I think I'm just running triple Nocturnia into a Lammer's through. Can't see anything else here. But then to like purple brown. Minus something we don't use. And there we go. Here I have an Archmagus. But yeah, I'm just going to run triple Nocturnia. There's also the low rarity team, oddly enough, as well. They're both actually the same team. Just gotta hope we get good alignment on her. Which this battle we are very much not getting. Well, I guess we could offset one more. I forgot. We don't have access to enchant or anything. So a lot of the spear guys are kind of doing nothing. I might just get the Bright Forest weapon then, I guess. Which is Soul Reaper Keeper thing. Right, a bunch of red and purple. Too bad it's not like yellow and purple. And you do it based on what? Blighted Lands allies? But I can also just go all in on purple. And I'm gonna keep Archmagus there, I think. I do what the Limers do. Alright, what do we even need here? I'll take a purple. Take another purple. Take a billion more purples. It's gonna be too much purple, though. Alright, now we go for it. Yeah, we don't get the full boost ratio from the weapon, but we don't really need it. Mostly just doing it to replenish the purples on the board. Yeah, this section is definitely gonna be a bit clunkier. Blighted Lands just doesn't have that many options. Especially as far as internal synergy. Like, there are a few troops that can synergize pretty well outside of it. like Lammerstew herself. Alright, throw that down. I was expecting you to die from that. I need a brown or a yellow. Either of which we could take. Alright, hero's dead, but that means very little. I don't know, I almost kind of want to put that Amnesia there if we want to have, like, a good, like, never die team. I'm almost considering it as a mana accumulator, as sad as that may sound. Like, actually using Amnesia for mana accumulation. And offsetting it with Archmagus. Because I think it would actually be better than Lammerstew. I think if we just drop Lammerstew. Even though we're primarily feeding into purple. The team I'm kind of considering here is drop that. Well, bring that back, but different weapon. RJ, do we need a different weapon? Let me go Amnesia first. I might actually use Amnesia. You get replaced by Amnesia. You get fed with purple. Hero. Oh, but oh no, I guess I have to sacrifice my first Nocturnia. But then that's gonna be kind of clunky. You went Fiendfire, the Baphomet, Lammerstew, and Herald of Damnation. So double empower into... Well, where's you getting your damage from? Just Fiendfire alone? So you're going AoE route. So you're just spamming Fiendfire over and over again. That could work. A little risky putting in first slot, though. Let's see. What does Baphomet do again? Deal damage to 3 random enemies. If it's burning, deal double. Oh, yeah. Wait. We have triple damage burning. That's interesting. Is that worth going down? Using Baphomet into Fiendfire? Because that would give us the route of, this Fiendfire, Lammerstew, because we need the mana. And then we just need, like, one other option. I don't think it's Herald, though, is it? Because Herald's just another converter. He's blue to purple. I don't know, I guess we can give it a shot. I should be good to go from there. I'm actually going to use Archmagus. Because we want the extra purple. And set our banner to like a purple-red. If I could ever click on banner. Purple-red, color. And I can save the other team for the cheaper team then. I'll still show it, but I'll be showing it as the lower rarity team. Because it doesn't require a special weapon or anything. Actually, this isn't even a special weapon. The only thing that's hard to get here is the Baphomet. Everything else is easy to get here. Any +2 purple, +1 red, -1, something we don't use. Oh no, the banner doesn't exist. That's not ideal. Oh, I guess I could do this. That's fine. I don't need green. Alright, there we go. Baphomet, Fiendfire, Lammerstew, Herald. Double Empower, Fiendfire build. I've used Fiendfire some in the past. It's a good budget curse option. Because it has 4 times curse on it. So in this situation, we're actually using it for its burn, not its curse. Normally when you use this weapon, you're using it for 4 times curse, but in this team, it's using it for 4 times burning. So much so, I kind of forgot this thing even has burning. Because 95% of the time, actually probably 99% of the time I've ever used this weapon was for curse, not fire. I kind of forgot, it also has fire on it. And then you just go for the poke, and then they die. Then rinse, repeat. Yeah, just watch it work out pretty well. I honestly kind of forgot that this thing even has burning. Because I always just use it for curse, not burn. But in this situation, the burn is actually the better value one. Because the burn sets up his double damage. Alright, next. We have yellow. Well, you know what we're running. Is this even in question what team we're running here? Pretty sure it's not. Get that in there. Get the Ihi cattle. And some yellow blue, yellow something. Doesn't really matter too much. Just give me some mana. Wait, can I really not do it? Fine, give me yellow red. There we go. Success. Also, for the sake of it here, I have a Suncrest hero class. Doesn't really matter. Storm color. Alright, Egress, Ihi cattle, double finesse. Stop dying so quick. I'm trying to kill you with the double kill. It's dying too quick for me to kill it properly. Hey, a treasure. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Baphomet died first turn. Yeah, that was my concern with that team. I have enough stats that hasn't really been an issue yet. But I will be showing the Nocturnia one or whatever it's called for the lower rarity build. Because if you don't have really high stats, the Baphomet will die in like 2 hits or 3 hits. Or even 1 hit if you have really low stats. We have enough stats that it doesn't really matter though. Luckily. But the lower rarity team will definitely be Nocturnia based. It's a lot safer. It's also a lot cheaper. Though it's also a bit slower. It's a lot more accessible of a team. And has like infinite resummon. Alright, another category down. Let's keep going. Alright, next. Let's see. Fay. Were some people suggesting something else for Fay? I'm currently double Queen Titaniing. And honestly, I'm kind of happy with it. Where's that Mana Start troop? Let's see. 50%. I could type. Why do so many things have 50% in them? It was him, right? Yeah, 50% to all Fey. I don't know. Is it worth giving up a whole thing when we're running enchant? I kind of just want to keep my enchant. Fox the King? Wait, which one is that? Also, thank you, Genki, for the continued support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Alright, which one is this? Deal true damage to all enemies. So full AoE true damage. With a chance to Fairy Fire. So basically... Oh no! It's not that much more damage than Queen Titania. They're effectively almost the same. You get better Fairy Fire out of Queen Titania. If you're running it with the 50%, it's getting overwritten on its Mana Star anyways. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with Queen Titania build, I think. We're using Mistralis instead of the 50% starter. We're using Queen Titanias instead of the other guy. But it's effectively doing the same thing. And obviously every team would use Leprechaun without question. It's like the obvious must-have pick. But yeah, the other way could end up working as well. I don't know, I like my Queen Titania. Sticking with her for now. This is what we need it to do. But they're both about effectively the same damage. It's just one is true damage and one is physical. Because she's almost hitting double it. She's hitting about 50% more. But of course it's technically 15% less. Since it's physical and not true damage. But its Fairy Fire is more consistent, which brings it to actually more damage, not less damage. He has a substantially more consistent Fairy Fire than any other one. Good night, Supernova. Hope you had a good Christmas. Thanks for coming. Incoming food coma. Oh yeah, I'm going to be eating so much dessert after the stream. I still have so much leftovers too. Honestly, I don't even think we'll finish it by the weekend. Like, it'll be Monday next week and we will still have leftovers. Like, it'll be New Year's and we might still be eating Christmas leftovers. I mean, not that long, but we will have quite a bit. The only problem is, the only thing we don't have any leftovers of is the lobster bisque, and gosh, did it come out good. Kind of unfortunate. Like, she did make a decent amount of it, just we also consumed a decent amount of it. Also, we had a pretty limited amount of lobster for the obvious reason. As, even here where seafood's a bit cheaper, lobster's still pretty pricey. You know, compared to, like, an average food item. I will throw that down. I'm like chicken after one battle. It's like, have we done 5 battles yet? One can hope. Literally one battle in. Are we there yet? Throw the poke over you. Hey, let me go kill the red one out. Because I can't actually get extra damage on him. At this point, it's not going to matter. Also, in situations like these, I should go take the 3 trophy one. Because we're missing out on a lot of trophies by constantly clicking the lowest one. But the main reason I'm clicking the lowest one is because I'm mostly silver mark farming. I don't really care too much about the VP number. Like, we do, but a lot of battles, we're just not even gaining that much more in the higher fight. And in some situations, we're actually gaining more from the lower fights than the highest fight. Sometimes the lowest fight is the higher VP number. In a situation like this, yeah, it is better to actually go for the higher one. We're getting like double the VP for almost no extra difficulty. Plus, Catheric is actually harder than whatever on Earth this team is. Ooh, a miss. Luckily, our follow-up is really good if he doesn't ruin it. And he didn't ruin it. Alright, look at this. Our first battle has the highest one. The VP system is really weird. I do hope they tweak it by next patch. It's just very strange how it currently works. Because it's based on your level difference between you and your enemy. Which doesn't make that much sense. Also, I just realized he denied my blue. And that's the only way I can get Egress to full mana at this point. Unless I get my whole team up. I don't even have a Storm in play right now until I do this. Well, I could do this. And then we do this. And then we have full mana. And then we can cast that. Yeah, we can win. There we go. Oh, or we'll just auto-win before I even get the other thing off. Thank you. A little bit of a slow start, but it came through at the end. Alright, next. Come on, give us a new category. There we go. Monster. We haven't had this one yet. What on earth are we running for Monster? Does Monster have 50% mana start? Does anyone remember? I don't think it does. Let's see. We got Arachnean Weaver. We got Megavore. We got Scorpius, which is interesting. Medusa. Out all this Weaver Megavore seems like probably the best option. Hydra, Kraken. Oh, we got Great Maul. Great Maul's kind of funny. Could be a situation where Great Maul actually gets some pretty good value. It has Dervish class. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. We'll go use Dervish class and carry off of that. Do we have any good way to create mana? Like a lot of mana. Like a lot of extra turn mana. Actually, what if I just ran Wand? I can run any weapon here. What if we ran Wand into double Megavore into, I don't know, what does damage? What's a monster that does damage? Honestly, I'm just considering a Megavore. And just go into, I mean not a Megavore, I mean a Great Worm. Because I think I'm just gonna Wand spam. Do we have an Empower? It's Skull though. I don't need Skull. But I think we just run this into Archmagus. We might want to run it with a safer class. I just need the mana. Do that into like a brown purple banner, I guess. Minus something we don't use, which is, well, technically we use everything, so can't really do that, I guess. But a +2 brown, +1 purple, -1 green, Archmagus. So it's like Wand, Great Maul, double Megavore. Very insta-kill heavy. I just realized we're up against 2 mythics. The only problem with this is we don't have AoE damage. Big upside, though, is that we have a lot of damage. Just all insta-kill related, though. Also, a lot of it costs our entire turn to do. But, like, every turn we kill something, pretty much. The good old double Megavore team back in the day. Back before we had Iron Gut and other insta-kill options galore. Because this was pre-Zolgoth. This was pre-Iron Gut. Iron Gut came a few months after the fact. The double Megavore team. Not this exact team, obviously. But the double Megavore loop team, so you can keep getting your insta-kills off of the final trait. It wasn't meta for some duration of time when there was barely any insta-kills in the game. But nowadays we have like 1,500 options. Oh, don't miss. What are you doing? That's not allowed. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Other than taking that thing I should have... There we go, insta-kill. Oh no, the only problem is we're banking on insta-kills a lot. Is there any monster that hits all enemies? Let's see. I forgot you even exist. Honestly, he's not bad. Am I about to go double Ankum instead of Megavore? Am I about to go triple Ankum instead of Megavore? Let's see. I can always go one Megavore and offset the other one with him. But then we have to commit to actually killing with him. I can still do that. Yeah, what if we do it like that? Get one Megavore down. It's just Wand of Stars, double Ankum then. I can make that work, I think. Let's roll with it and see. Because all you have to do is just Megavore once, then AoE spam them down. It'll be a lot more concise with killing everything. Because the insta-kill thing's kind of slow, even though it's insta-kill over and over again. But basically, we mana accumulate until we get Megavore. We then Megavore whatever the biggest threat is. Which in that case was nothing. I'll take a Skull just so he's not annoying. Then we AoE, and ideally dead. In this case, I don't think it actually kills. It got pretty close, though. The biggest issue if his hero dies, we have no way to really mana accumulate. It's our only mana accumulator. And I don't have, like, anything to keep it bulkier. I could always switch off of Archmages into something else, I guess. Actually, even Titan would actually work out pretty good here. I'm gonna do that, I think. Because we need to be more into brown anyways. I'm gonna Titan. It offsets our tank ability a little. So it doesn't die in a few hits. Just trying to do right now. Also, hello, Crimson Fury. Welcome, welcome. Did I build for blue monster? Well, we're doing monster right now. Blue, I don't think we have done, but we did it last week, did we not? Because we have access to Rowan Quick Kill. We have access to Tesla. Wait, did we? Is blue new? Did we already have blue? Or is blue also new? I could just run we've already done blue, but it could just be because of so many color restrictions in the past, it feels like we have. Is blue actually new this week? Because I think I ran, what, Truffle Team for it last week? Or maybe that was green. Because you can run the same Beatrix and Truffle teams that you do on blue. It'd be Forest Troll, double Truffle into Hero Weapon. Yeah, we had blue last week. Because I'm pretty sure that's why I showed for it, at least for the cheaper team. Forest Troll, double Truffle, Hero Weapon. I forget what I used for the higher team though, but I can easily just check the video later on. Alright, this guy does like no damage though. He's the only AoE we have. Alright, oh, we're way beyond the 5 battles, I think. What next? We got red again. And for red, we're running, just Huntmaster Infinite Loop Dragon. And then you just put whatever best dragons you have. In our case, it's double Ruberaf into, Stellarix. And oddly enough, you can also use this on red on dragon restriction. Even though this is a pure red team, it is also pure dragon. Oh, so I still don't think we got in every category yet, have we? Despite doing this for almost an hour now, I'm still pretty sure we have not gotten every PvP category yet. The same thing happened to us last night. It took us a little over an hour before we rotated through them all. Oh, so where are we on leaderboard? Have we even hit 6.5k yet? I haven't even looked at my VP number a single time. Or silver mark number. I just keep doing battles and number goes up. Well, we're not even halfway there. Oh gosh. PvP shop. I didn't say we would go for the whole thing this night, but gosh, and we're at 260. I want to get this one first. Just to 100% confirm that you can get it. Well, obviously you can. I just realized we're gonna have over 300 gold marks too. That's interesting. How are we doing on leaderboard? We are not even in top 7. Which is like our bare minimum that we have to do. So even though it looks like we're far behind, as soon as we hit 6,500, we jump right to that number. And a lot of people might just stop at the weekly as well. So even though there are some people there or about to get there, there's a lot of people that might stop at this exact range as soon as they hit the weekly. I don't know, we'll see over the course of the week. Let's see, where's the other guy that's really high level? So far, out of all the high-level people, we are the highest. Like, as far as everyone who's, like, 1,500 plus, we were the highest in our bracket. Or 1,600 plus. Or higher than the other high level. Oh, let's keep going. Alright, so have we gotten every category yet? I think the only one we haven't gotten is Mystic. We got that, that's a repeat. We got that, that's a repeat, that's a repeat. Yeah, Mystic is the only category we haven't gotten so far. Let's see if we can keep going until we get a Mystic battle. It's the only one we haven't built a team for. So if we don't get it soon, I'm just gonna build a team for it. Oh, so we still have a code we need to go hand out as well. We'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, if we don't get it within like a few more rotations, we're just gonna go to build a Mystic team. Because I think it's the only category we've had 0 times so far. Can we get another code? I'll be handing out another code soon. I'll do it after the next set. Not this one, but the set after the set. And that'll be the last one for tonight. Until tomorrow night. And the next time that we'll have a bunch on a given day will probably be New Year's Eve and or day. Oh, so I can't believe it. I have gone an entire year with no soda. The first and probably only year that will ever happen. Oh no, I don't feel like I would really go back to drinking that much soda though. So no matter how fast food went. Like, I'll still have it sometimes, but, I don't know, after you don't have it for an entire year, you, tend to just do it less. Now you gotta think of something else to do it for. That wouldn't be, like, literally impossible. Okay, so far we've done it for fast food, and so far we've done it for soda. Okay, we're done there. What do we got? Come on, Mystic. Nice! We got it! Okay, let's go ahead and add a code after this. That'll be perfect timing, too, because that will be a team for every category, then. Oh, that's the exact one we needed. Okay, what even exists under Mystics these days? I know there's some weird, really weird Mystic synergy troops. Is there a 50% mana start Mystic? I don't think there. Oh, Sacarax. Ooh. That is so tempting. Oddly enough, we do have access to Kronos, which is interesting. Quadicus. Time to build 3 Vol and Valdis. No. Shabanu's interesting. Will of Nisha's bad. As far as Mythic, Sacrax is the one that seems the most interesting. Which is weird because it's actually a mana accumulating Mythic. Oh, we have access to Queen Titania with 20% this week. Hold up. Wait. that might change my plan a little. Hold up a second. I can literally just go all in on Queen Titania. We could even try using Princess Elspeth for it. But yeah, I can just Graveseer straight into purple. What weapons do we have? Oh, wait. This is, we can use any. Found it. Alright, that'll be our team then. Archmagus. Seems good to me. Banner, red, purple. Minus brown, I guess. Minus green. Because we're denying it anyways. Alright, there's our team. One, double Queen Titania, Graveseer. Seems fine to me. We're getting a bounty and a faction on a weekend. Oh, that's gonna be a busy weekend, but it kind of makes sense because they're trying to catch up the New Kingdom. Because they had to delay the New Kingdom. So now they're gonna have to catch up the New Kingdom. So it might have a couple weekends where we have a double event. Because we were originally supposed to have that kingdom like 2 weeks ago. But then it got delayed a week, and then it got delayed like a month. So they kind of got to make up for lost time, I guess. Which would make sense. Wand, I would love if you stopped failing this battle. There you go. Yeah, we got to do one of every category then. And then for the video later tomorrow, we'll just cover the weaker version of each. Well, some of these I might tweak a little bit as I do a few more fights here and there. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with where most of these teams are right now. I completely forgot that Queen Titania even counts as a Mystic. I always knew she counts as a Fey, obviously. But I forgot she also doubles as a Mystic. Which is very relevant this week because she gets 20% extra stats. Alright, 2 more. Play Ring Fit Adventure every week for a year? I wonder if that game even has enough content to do that. Yeah, I definitely slacked on exercising this year, I would say, though. I definitely ate a lot healthier this year. But I didn't really exercise that much more. Pretty much the same amount I almost never do. My biggest concern with Ring Fit Adventure is it's way too squat heavy. Whoever developed that game really liked squats. I've still legitimately done more squats during how much I've played that game than I have my entire life combined. It makes you do that many squats. Like, it's literally measured in hundreds or thousands per hour when you're playing that game. It's not just like, oh, a few dozen here or there. No, it's like literal hundreds upon hundreds per hour. If not thousands, depending on what moves you have set. I was gonna say, I kind of wanted to try Fay again. I'm actually glad we got this one. Okay, now that we got in each battle once, let's go hand out a code. This will be the final code we hand out for tonight, though we'll have more every other night we stream, every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 hours prior to now, as we do every night. Here you guys go. Enjoy the redeem code. Final one for now. Oh, plenty more in the future. Alright, there you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, I actually did want to change this team. Someone was mentioning earlier, especially since we're kind of Queen Titania spamming everywhere. I didn't realize we have access to the Ruby Mask. It's tempting. Because we have a lot of mana accumulators to make it work as well. We have like direct Leprechaun feed into it. So now I can go the 50% mana start guy. As well as the, So there's 2 things we'd want to put onto this team. The guy with 50% mana start. And the, other thing. Where to go? I need you. And I need you. Not in that order. Yeah, deal true damage to all enemies. And deal true damage to all enemies. Then we just change our banner accordingly. I actually don't need Archmage's class either. I can switch like, excuse me, Archer or something. Change out banner for probably like blue-green? Well, actually blue-red. Probably blue-red. +2 blue, +1 red, -1, something we don't use. Okay, not that. How about red-brown? Because then we can minus yellow or something. I need +2 red, though, if I can. It doesn't exist. And I guess we could double up on brown. It kind of makes me want to use a different hero class, though. Is at that point, I kind of just want to run, like, Titan or something. We could also run Frost Mage. Oh, this one doesn't get 20% stats, though. If we use this, we can actually use the... Wait, what other benefits do we get if we do that? Because I can use the, oh gosh, which Brave Forest is Hero class again? Hierophant? I think it's Hierophant. We could run Hierophant. I don't burn to go with it, do I, though? Fay, Bright Forest, yeah. That's a pure Fay team. We get a bunch of magic from that. We get 20% extra stats from that. You have Cleanse, so that's nice. You don't really get more mana, though. That's fine. Let's roll with that, I guess. Use Cast Leprechaun, cast both the True Damagers, win. Has no one put out the event strategy for what? The weekly world event? Just don't take the, gosh, what's his name? Ragnagord. Is all you have to do for that. Just don't take Ragnagord. Also, I think this will be the last set that we do for tonight. Then I'm going to go back to picking out on all the food we still have while it's fresh. Yeah, this was a pretty good Christmas overall, I would say. It was a lot of fun. And thank you everyone for spending some time with us this Christmas night. So for some of you, it's probably already the following day. And then we have New Year's in a week. And in 2 weeks, Gems of War actually starts having events again. Because right now, we're getting almost like nothing in game. That's a good catch-up week, I guess, for the game, if nothing else. Because this week we have an arena event, aka there's no event this weekend. Yeah, just don't take Ragnagord. Or Ragnarok. Wait, what's it called? Isn't it called Ragnagord? But, yeah, just don't take him and you're good to go. He's easy to spot as well. He's the one that is, epic rarity. Just don't take him and that's the whole strategy. It's the only thing you have to do. That is the entire strategy. Good night, Isabel. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Alright, final fight. We'll take the higher one. Because honestly, it's actually easier based on what the team is. And then we'll call it for tonight. Oh, so this hat's starting to get itchy, too. It's actually really warm, too. It's not even padded that well yet. It's so warm. I actually mentioned it last year. I've been meaning to get a new Christmas hat, but I forgot to do it between the 2 Christmases. Because I've been using this one for like 8-9 years now, and I could really use a different one. I'll hopefully remember for next year. Hey, tribute's ready. Anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up for now. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday, or any upcoming holidays. Wonderful New Year coming up as well. Wonderful Christmas. Other holidays. And yeah, I will catch you guys soon. We should have the weekly video up tomorrow, since I wasn't able to get up today. And if I have time, I should also be able to get the teams video up. We covered half the teams right now. They'll also be covering a bunch of lower rarity variants. As obviously everything that we used were mostly the high rarity variants. But a few exceptions that can kind of double as both. But obviously most of them were kind of high, like using double Rubraf into a Stellarix and stuff like that. But obviously we'll have a cheaper version for the video when we cover a little bit later. So I'll have the normal weekly video going over all the event teams, excluding PvP. And then we'll have a separate video just going over 20 PvP teams again. 10 for what we use and 10 for the lower rarity versions. That are way easier to build. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful week, wonderful holidays, and I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.